journaling, specifically in strips format. So white strips is also a great way to add some journaling in, but yet a very clean look to your page. So to start off with, I always open up a document and I just type out a quick paragraph or a few sentences of what I want to journal about. Then what I do is I break those spaces up, and usually I go about, 3 inches, depending on how wide, how long you want those strips to be on your pages. So I break up the paragraph in ways like this, and I put a few spaces between each line so that when I print, I can just cut between those easily. Now, of course, you could center this on your paper if you want to see, how those lines compare to each other. So that would give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines. If you want one to be smaller than the other ones, then let's go ahead and backtrack really quickly. So kind of looking at my layout, I maybe would do something like this, where I would have one short strip, maybe a longer strip on my first line. And then do these ones as a second thought. Again, put spaces between those, and then I would simply print or download, of course. In this case, I'm using Google Docs as my source, so I would download that, and then I would open this up and print on some basic white cardstock. If you're sending it through your printer, you could use printing paper, but I feel like it doesn't give the substance, so that's why I recommend cardstock. And 60 pounds cardstock, white cardstock, is plenty. You don't want to do too thick going through your printer. The other option is you just cut white strips, and if you like the white strip look on your page, you could just hand write your journaling on the strips themselves and then cut them out to be, strips. So you don't have to print it, but I like to print it just because I feel like I can fit more journaling into the space, since my handwriting takes up more lengthy space. It just really depends. Some pages I journal on, some page with my handwriting, and sometimes I just print it. And that's it.